I don't want to be in Gotham when Joker's doing his madness.
Gotham? You're scared of Gotham?
I'm not doing it.
No, Gotham is mad. I'll give him that.
What's happening in Metropolis that's worse than in Invincible?
Have you seen how much times Brainiac came down with his next level intellect and started wrecking all Zod?
At least DC, you've got Batman.
Yeah, no, but
he's able to take out everyone. So no matter how bad it gets, Batman will come in and shut it all down. In Invincible, who's stopping the carnage?
Yo, Sovereign Tears, it's me, Mr. Imagination here with the amazing Keenan. We're right now about to show you slept on animes.
Welcome to Sovereign Showdown. Drop a comment, subscribe and hit the bell to always be reminded of our latest videos.
One of the biggest, in my opinion, is Shaman King. Like, what do you think, Kenai?
Yeah, I think Shaman King is one of, if not the most slept on anime. 100%.
What do you think about the theme song? What do you think about it?
1,000%.
Say no more.
Look around you, look
beyond. Yeah, you can make an unbreakable bond. What?
The world around you's not what it seems. So reveal beyond
your wildest dreams. Don't let me even get started.
Shaman King is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Hiroyuki Taki. It follows the adventures of Yo Asakura as he attempts to hone his shaman skills to become the next Shaman King by winning the shaman fight. Taki chose shamanism as the main theme of this series because he wanted a topic that had never been attempted before in manga. The Shaman King was originally serialized in Shui's weekly Shonen Jump between June 1998 and August 2004. The individual chapters were collected and released in 32 Tonkobon volumes.
I think the characters, just the idea behind it, of how they have to make contracts with souls, and the way how I even got into Shaman King was, I remember I was reading like a random manga. I think it was probably Naruto, and whilst I was scrolling through Shonen Jump, I just saw like the first, like not the panel, the front cover, and I just saw a kid holding a mask, and I loved the way he was illustrated and drawn, and I was like, who is this kid? And I found out, his name's Yo, and I was like, you know what? Let me know what Yo can do. Why are you called Shaman King? You're like, even the theme song saying, if your spirit is strong, you'll be the one. So I delved deeper and deeper, and I found out different characters, themes, the battle choreography, people like Adamina Maru, and like how the fact that once they make the contract, he gets the abilities to use and utilize the same ways Amida Maru would use it, like a samurai. It's so amazing. Yeah. But yeah, what else do you think?
Yeah, I think, I first saw it when I was in primary school, must have been like year 5, and I was in the school library. Yeah. And back then, I had no clue about anime. Other than like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Yeah. And yeah, I'm in the library reading some boring books, and I pick up this book and I think his name's Tao. Yeah. Yo's enemy. Yeah. And I'm seeing this guy holding this spear with some ghost-looking guy in the back. I'm thinking, what's this?
Yeah.
And I open it and I'm reading it. I'm thinking, first of all, I'm reading the book wrong, because you got
to read from the back to the front. Yeah.
And then I'm reading it. I'm thinking this book's sick. And then I got home, ordered some more books, and then when I went on holiday, I just watched it all. Watched it all in like a week. Best anime. Blitz.
I'll be real, like it has its moments, man. It really drives you. I think like the introduction of like certain characters, like Anna, she's like, she's so on it. She's like, I'm gonna be the wife to the Shaman King. Like he has to become that before he's even became that. She already knows that's what you have to be, no matter what. And you meet people like there's so much complex characters. It just gets better and better. But in my opinion, I think it's one of the best slept on animes. The choreography, the character development, the way they slowly elevate through the story, the way he even does his training with his masters, and the tournament. Let me not even get started on the tournament. I don't even want to spoil it for you if you're gonna get into that. But honestly, Shaman King, 10 out of 10. Theme song, slapping as always, 10 out of 10. Characters, phenomenal. It's just guns blazing on all sides.
I got to ask you a question though. What's better, the original or the new one that's on Netflix?
Do you know what it is? I'll be very honest with you. The the original for me, it just has more character. Like the characters are more dynamic, the way they're drawn. I feel the depths of desperation that they feel when they're fighting some of the foes through the tournaments and some of the characters for the first time. And I just feel like I'm more drawn to the characters when I see them perform. In the new one, it might look more flashy, the lines are more clearer, animation's better, but it just loses its heart and it loses its longevity and its sparkle. With the old one, I feel the essence of time with it, so I can believe it. But you're right, that's a very good question.
Yeah,
Would you say there's a similarity between Pokemon with it? What would you say?
I think there's a big similarity between Pokemon, because when you think of it, the shamans are calling upon the spirits.
Yeah.
Same way the people in Pokemon call upon the other animals and all the other you know,
all the different different types of beings, creatures, and all
and
that.
they have tournaments as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
and
you're
who's
right.
the best? Same way like Shaman King, every 500 years they have the tournament.
Yeah.
When the 2 stars align.
Line. Like even that concept is next levels, man.
Like people aren't actually
you're not deep in
how
there's
sick that
there's
is.
resonance to it, innit? And there's some of the things in the anime that you could apply to your life right now, which is the reality of it. But yeah, you know what? That's our take on Shaman King. Thank you for tuning in. This is me and Kenai the Amazing, and love.
With more epic movie anime reviews and drawing tips, make sure you head down to www.sovereigncomics.co.uk. That's www.sovereigncomics.co.uk to get our latest Mr. Number Beta Maths comic book series and the latest merch. Sovereign Showdown.
Welcome back, guys. We're tuned in to Sovereign Showdown, Sovereign Tears. I'm Mr. Imagination here, back with Aaron, the amazing Kenai, Paul, and today we're going to talk about what you think is the worst place to live. What universe do you think is the worst?
Out of DC,
The Boys,
and
and
Marvel,
And Invincible. Okay,
What we saying?
Let's get it cracking. Okay. I don't want to be in Gotham when Joker's doing his madness.
Gotham. You're scared of Gotham.
I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm not
Gotham
doing
is
it.
mad. I'll give him that. But The Boys is more crud.
Nah. I think Gotham.
You think Gotham?
I think Gotham.
Gotham.
It's every night.
More than Invincible.
It's every night.
Omni-Man.
But it's
I'm
every
The
night.
Boys, man.
Listen.
But it's
Boys,
every
bro.
night.
The people, the most dangerous person on the planet is mashing up his own son.
Bro,
we got
and
that-
you
we-
think that
you gotta remember, we got that-
is
We actually
Yeah.
have that next door. That's called Metropolis. It's not that far from us. I'll be honest.
what's happening in Metropolis
That's
that's
when-
worse than in Invincible?
Well, I think everything happens in Metropolis. Have you seen how much times Brainiacs came down with his next level intellect and started wrecking all? Zod. Zod.
Yeah,
Zod
even
murked
Superman
bare
suffers
people.
with Zod.
Exactly. Doomsday. Yeah,
Nah, I think DC.
DC's looking long.
I think DC.
No, but look, when you check
When you're
it,
getting run through in Invincible, just
Yeah.
getting run
no,
through.
but yeah, when you check it though, in Invincible, you got less people who are strong enough to do Omni-Man anything.
Yeah, but it's all of
At
Mark.
least, listen, yeah, in DC, you got Batman who's able to take out Superman.
No, but
And he never goes rogue.
Yeah, no, but the thing
He's
is,
able to take out everyone. So no matter how bad it gets, Batman will come in, Bruce will come in and shut it all down.
But I don't know if I'd be alive back then.
Who is stopping the carnage in Invincible? Who's stopping the carnage?
Nobody.
Nobody's stopping
Fair
it.
enough, you got
Unless
that.
his own planet.
true.
Unless his own planet comes to come.
yeah,
and
okay, if the Viltrumites come, then
That's
I don't
the
know.
You got
only
some
people.
half Viltrumite getting beaten by his dad.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
You've stepped into domestic
But
violence.
these men are forgetting The Boys as well, man.
Yeah,
Like, the
it's
amount
true.
of madness in there is crazy, man.
It's true. Homelander's a bit.
Homelander is like a crybaby on 2000. Like
Yeah,
you
he's
can't
deep.
not control this guy.
He's
When
a bit scary
When you got
still.
somebody you can't control, oh my days.
He starts bugging out for no reason.
Bugging out.
You're right. I think, you know what it is? An A-train when he's running through people and
Yeah,
taking
bro.
out
Remember the first episode?
take out
Man
man's
had his girl
girlfriend.
like this. Boom, blood everywhere.
everything.
On
Gone.
his face.
He just said sorry and kept it moving.
Kept it moving.
Do you know what the craziest thing is? He didn't even go to see
Imagine that you come out your house. That's it. Your
Like a
life
fly.
done.
Like a fly.
It's peak. It is peak, but
The Boys is basically the realistic take of the DC. So if
That's
the
true, that's true.
Flash was basically when the Flash hits, people should be getting. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Okay, but
true.
wait, you know, we're talking about DC a lot. What do you think about Marvel?
Marvel.
Nah.
Do you
I
think
don't.
Marvel's a nice place? Like half of the world got blipped like that.
No,
so I don't know.
Marvel.
You don't really
Marvel's
feel that either,
Marvel's
You don't really feel
don't
as
really
scared
feel-
if
yeah.
you got Iron Man, Captain America. You got Captain America there.
No. Marvel's like certain places. So if you're in Marvel, don't live in New York. 'Cause
Yeah, of course.
you will die.
Yeah.
Don't live nowhere near America.
Yeah.
You're
like,
gone.
what happens to the people in London?
Yeah.
In that universe?
No, actually, do you know? No, do you know what?
You're just watching it on
Yeah.
TV. Man, they get banged up on TV, and you just say, "Oh, that's crazy, dude."
You're chilling,
You
you
turn off the TV, and then danger's gone.
No,
You
but
can
do you know
make
what it
us
is?
a blunt and just smoke it and just watch.
No, but do you know what it is? To be honest, I'll be honest. With London, they actually did show it in the MCU, and Spider-Man had to do his whole thing with Mysterio, and they blew up like half of Tower
was that
Bridge.
London?
Yeah, that was in London. So it's not like London's not safe.
It's not
Same as
safe.
in
Actually, yeah,
Fantastic
that's true,
Four.
that's true.
In the Fantastic Four, and when Silver Surfer came for the first time in that Fantastic Four, these men went to London, and he took out London Eyes. Yeah, the
That's a
original.
good point.
So
That's
London
a good-
ain't safe. I'll be honest.
That's a
safe.
good point. That's a good
And I'll
point.
be honest. If Galactus is coming,
The
Then
whole
that's-
world. The whole
Yeah.
then
world.
it's not.
Planet's
All right, I think this is the best way to kind of
Actually,
wait.
no. Actually, even more deep it. It's not even Galactus. You've got Galactus. If Scarlet Witch wants to go no more mutants or just start moving weird, half of the world is gone as well. If Thanos is like, you know what? And then half of the world's
No,
gone.
'cause,
There's too
alright,
much people.
Magneto.
Magneto. Please-
Doctor
This
Doom.
is
Yeah, there's
this
too
is what
much
I think we
people.
should look at. Yeah, we
Madness.
look at the highest threats. Yeah. Each
each one.
universe, yeah.
Okay.
So, what is the biggest threat
DC,
in Marvel? The
DC,
biggest threat. Marvel, the
Oh,
biggest
okay,
threat.
but even when you say that, you could say Ultron, bro.
No.
was just about
Let's
to say
let's
that.
categorize,
Biggest
and then
one,
we'll rank
biggest
them
one,
in it.
biggest
What
one,
is the
biggest.
biggest threat in Marvel?
Right now.
Just in general,
In
what is the
general.
biggest
I
threat?
think-
Is it Galactus? Is it what?
Ah.
Who is the biggest threat?
Okay, so you could put
Nah,
you
I
could put
think-
Sentry in there if you wanted to.
Yeah, guys, bro's fist is blowing up a million
You could
suns.
you could put Doctor Doom. I don't care. That's my guy.
Yeah.
If
Scarlet
he
Witch
wants
is one
to
of them.
be
It's true,
on
Witch is
front,
one of them.
and then like my man said, Ultron.
Ultron, bro.
I never knew nothing about Ultron, but that second movie told me that
Enough.
this guy is on job,
Yeah.
and then if you destroy him, he can just go into the system.
Yeah.
So what you got now?
Is he really dead?
Okay,
No one
all right.
knows.
Who is the biggest threat in Invincible? It's the Viltrumites, isn't it? Obviously.
Viltrumites.
And
No,
they're
actually, no,
like,
I-
they're
I-
like
more,
1,000
more.
times stronger than
There's more.
Superman.
No,
All
I don't
right,
think it is.
what's
I don't
more?
think it's even.
What's
a
more?
I don't
Viltrumites.
think
What's
it's the
more?
Because do you know
Viltrumites.
why? Remember when he made the book? The dad made a book for ways to kill Viltrumites. They're not the strongest in the
not,
universe. They're really not. They can get
They're just
beaten.
one-off.
They're just one off. I think one of the strongest
What is
people.
the strongest thing in the
One of the
threat?
strongest people is Battle Beast. He is whooping people
Yeah,
for fun.
what?
But the thing is,
No, that's not. Look,
No, Battle Beast
all
is
right.
Battle Beast is
trying
all
to-
about this.
Battle
No, yeah.
Beast must
You know
Viltrumites
Battle
for fun.
Beast?
No, go on.
He's not
go on.
there yet. He's not there yet.
Ah, he's not
When
there.
you start reading through the book, you get to know.
Yeah.
So
So
you
if
get
you're-
to know, to get.
No, but I'm saying if you're gonna weigh them up, all right, let's continue. Yeah?
Okay, but if we move-
the boys,
The Boys.
what is the biggest threat in the
Homelander.
boys?
It's just Homelander.
It's just Homelander.
Or maybe
That's
his
not
son.
that
Or
bad.
maybe
No,
his
no.
son. That's it.
That's not that
Homelander
bad.
and his son.
It's
Ah,
just
my
a,
man.
He's just a few drugs.
What's his dad?
And
What's his dad?
he's a few drugs away from getting murked.
What's his
a
dad?
few
What's his dad?
antidote drugs from getting murked.
Oh, Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah,
that
okay,
guy-
Soulja
that
Boy's a
guy's
bit-
a bit nasty.
He's
as
a
well.
bit nasty, but it feels realistic. I
If
feel
we
feel
was
fine.
to compare
I
all
don't
of
think that. I don't think that's
if we're
comparable, man.
yeah, if we're comparing all the highest level threats, the boys isn't really.
That's
But
good.
the thing
that
is, the
much.
boys shows it on a realistic
level. But
take.
to be honest,
that's
I
my
think,
only
I
point.
don't think, I think we'll be fine.
You're seeing it in a
Because
realistic
if we were in
take.
the UK, I think we'll actually be calm. He can't really go out of America. He's actually restricted to where he is.
He's not restricted anyway.
No, he can do whatever he
He can
wants.
do whatever
but
he
he's
wants.
he's actually, when he was talking by law, quote unquote, he's restricted. He can't. He's only a superhero in the US. It's like All Might, but he was a US guy and went to Japan. But when I deep it, when we look at places like, I don't know, DC, when Doomsday comes, it is literally a doomsday for the world.
Yeah, oh, wow.
I think the only man who's stopping him is Superman. That is, and bear in mind, he dies doing that. So when he's dead, that's when
That's
the
it. It's just
hero.
a wrap.
Yeah, so it's just like I
I
don't
know
know.
what you're saying. It's true. It's just.
And not even that. Dark side.
I know what you're saying.
Dark side.
I'm
When
just-
it comes to apocalypse, he has a planet built to destroy planets.
My-
Not even a Death Star. That is just built to
Okay,
destroy
look,
planets.
I understand all of that. Yeah, it's just I see it off a because it's showing me in a realistic state. I'm just thinking like,
No, I get what you mean.
the way because it's the boys are showing me in a realistic state. Is for like if I go outside, it's like that would just the way they're showing it.
Yeah.
That would just happen in real time, and the way they do it, scene for scene, it's like me. My head could get splattered in 1 second.
Do you know what? On a real thing? So all right, on a real thing, it's like on the kind of the kind of outside threat, the intergalactic outside threat, it's a bit more open, when it comes to like Marvel and stuff, because it's not just the people inside the planet, it's like it's open for business, and there's all kinds of like the Skrulls coming in, Galactus coming in,
but it's not even
all
that,
kinds of different beings coming in and rocking, but on another scale, you have a lot of superheroes, and in Marvel, you also have X-Men.
But
you know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna. But what I was gonna say,
a lot more heroes to defend.
Not really, not because
Yes,
what I was gonna
do.
say. What I was gonna say is sometimes the X-Men just start flipping out. When Phoenix flips out, who's dealing with that?
Yeah, but
when Jean Grey starts flipping out, who's dealing with that? When Magneto starts being, bun all you man, starts raising people to the sky with his, remember he can't, he doesn't even, he's so broken, he doesn't actually even it's not even just magnetism, he's allowed to control the electromagnetic spectrum. Ooh. So that's gamma radiation. He can remove the gamma radiation from Hulk. It doesn't matter because it's on the electromagnetic spectrum. He's cracked.
We saw in X-Men 97, man.
Exactly, he is cracked.
Man turned Wolverine's
exoskeletons, adamantium.
He's just flinging him around like a puppet.
When we even bring the X-Men, cool, but it does. Who's outweighing who, bro? Deadpool, cool. He can kill the whole universe if he's feeling like it.
I guess you just we got to look at where is the most safest, which has the most. Protection. The most protection.
Do you know what? I think it's none of them.
Marvel is the safest place.
I don't think it's none of them.
It must be Marvel.
It's none of them.
Because the government, it has a strong presence in Marvel, but in in The Boys, everyone's cowering.
No, but
everyone is cowering to Omni-Man. Everyone is shook.
That's wrong. Do you know how I say that wrong?
Corrupt.
Everyone is shook.
The government in Marvel, the moment where people start that's why they did Civil War. Civil War is when the government intervened and said, you know what?
But there was a force to stop it, a strong force to stop it, on opposing sides.
Exactly, but through them doing Civil War, look how much casualties they built. Heroes versus heroes, and half of everyone nearly got blitzed.
Yeah, but that's them murdering each other. I'm having hot chocolate watching it on TV.
You don't get to have hot chocolate.
Yes, you do. I'm having a hot chocolate with my feet up.
So it's tired.
It's a bit mad.
It's tired. I think to be honest, the safest place, Central City.
Okay,
Central
so everyone,
City.
you say
City.
where do you think is the safest place?
What they say?
You pick it. You say nowhere safe.
I'm not gonna be homeless. I'm gonna live in Central City. I know Flash will be there for me just in the nick of time. All the time.
So DC.
Central City. Not just DC. I need to live in Central City.
DC Central City. Yeah.
Not in freaking Star City with Green Arrow. If he misses the freaking bow and arrow, I get shot. No. I need to live in Central City.
This guy's gonna be homeless. This guy's gonna be homeless.
Where are you living? Where you living?
I'm saying Marvel. Because in Marvel, the superheroes always end up winning anyway.
Yeah, but the casualty.
Ooh, yeah. He's saying the plot armor will save his hide.
50% got just done.
Chopped.
And they came back.
Casualty, man. No consequences. That's my point. That's why I say none. Because I know, say I go one way, I'm going to see someone. And then say I go another way, I'm going to see a DC. And then another way, I'm going to see a Boys. And then another way, I'm going to see another one. I'm just wrapped. I might as well just, even if I stay in one place, they're going to bust through my apartment. Yeah. It's no win-win anyway.
You know what? I'm begging friends with Cecil and Invincible.
Nah.
I'm begging friends.
That will not.
He's my best friend. He's like Batman. No. He's like a very disgruntled Batman.
Nah.
He's got plan A, plan B. He's like, you don't want to do that, Mark.
My question to you.
You don't want to do that.
Trust him?
What's behind the thing? You don't want to do it, Mark.
You're going to get
He presses the button. You're seeing all the monsters come out. He say, I told you, Mark.
Do you trust
him?
You're gonna get.
I
cloned.
trust that he's gonna save
cloned.
his own hide,
You're
and he's
gonna
got a
get
plan A, B,
Yeah,
C,
you're
D,
gonna
E, F,
get
G.
cloned.
To use
He's
you.
not getting.
You're gonna get
He's
cloned.
not getting much.
You know,
get
this when we were walking and you said you're gonna use me as a protection or whatever.
You're gonna
You're
get
funny.
Yeah, you just the guard or whatever.
You're
Yeah,
gonna get cloned.
he's gonna do the same thing with you when it comes to the danger, bro.
Okay, guys, what do you think? We had our own opinion of where the safest place on the planet to live on, or the safest universe to live in. Where do you think you'll find your safe haven? Tune into the next episode of Sovereign Showdown with more epic movie anime reviews and drawing tips. Make sure you head down to www.sovereigncomics.co.uk. That's www.sovereigncomics.co.uk to get our latest Mr. Number Beta Maths comic book series and the latest merch. Drop a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to always be reminded of our latest videos.